Hey, how you doing? It's Robert here. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. The sun's come back out to play here in the UK, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm just on the way back from the gym, and I'm going to make a quick detour to the bank for my wife, put a few checks in, etc. And I thought I'd have a quick chat today about confidence. Confidence is so important, self-esteem and confidence. And listen, if you've ever been in a place where you've been kind of bereft of confidence, and if your self-esteem's been kind of on the floor, and I've been there myself in years gone by, then achieving anything of real note is kind of difficult, because you're in a position where it's almost like the old analogy of climbing a ladder, and they always say, don't they, don't look down. You know, when you're climbing a ladder, if you're scared of heights, don't look down, because you freeze, and it's the same kind of thing. A lack of confidence, a lack of self-esteem will really steal all of your dreams. And what you need to do is recognise when you're suffering from that type of stuff, and also recognise what you need to do in order to put that stuff right. So I wanted to touch, briefly on that, because obviously I'm driving, so I haven't got a crib sheet or anything, and I can't really go into great detail on this now, because I'm kind of half concentrating on the road. So I should be really. But first of all, I mean, if you've, signs of kind of low self-esteem, when you kind of look in the mirror and you don't like what you see. I mean, that's a classic one. If you're not very fond of yourself, and of course, if you're not fond of yourself, it's very difficult then to convince other people to feel fond of you. The first thing you need to do, if you're going to turn that around, is find a way to love yourself. To start by liking yourself will be a great start, but then learn to love yourself. You're unique. Everything about you is special and uniquely special, and there are certain things that you can offer people, certain things that you can bring to this world that nobody else can, and you absolutely need to remind yourself of that. I mean, classically, most of us humans tend to spend every waking hour reminding ourselves of all the things that didn't quite go our way, didn't quite go the way we wanted them to, that we kind of bring them to the front of our minds. And everything that is kind of really good, and there's plenty, by the way, during any given day, we tend to push to the back of our minds. Well, really, it makes sense to do the opposite of that. Because if we can magnify the good things in our life and push the kind of more negative stuff that doesn't make us feel quite so good to the back of our minds, then we're going to go from feeling like absolute shit to feeling great, on top of the world, and empowered. That's the trick. Empowered. So here's a couple of things that you should do, very, very simple, in order to get yourself to a place where you feel more confident, where your self-esteem is boosted, and you can, sort of be more, do more, have more, create more value in the world. And the first thing is, don't panic. If you're surrounded by people who are negative in nature, who you can feel drain you of your energy the minute you go into a room, you need to kind of back off from those guys, okay? You don't have to make it obvious, but you need to distance yourself from that energy. You don't need that energy in your life, because what it's doing is it's sabotaging everything that you're trying to do. Because all that negativity, let me get the word out properly, all that negativity, oh my God, let's try again. All of that negativity, there we go, we got it finally, is actually reinforcing what's there already, and it's just making life real difficult for you. It's like trying to drive through life with the brakes on. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, you wouldn't do that in your car. You wouldn't jump in your car and everywhere you went you'd drive with your brakes on, would you? Of course not. So why do that in life? So what you want to do is the opposite. You want to seek out the company of people who inspire you, motivate you, and have got that positive energy that you can really feed off, So every time you may be feeling slightly off course, slightly off kilter, being around these people will pick you up and remind you of who you are, who you want to be, where you want to go. It'll inspire you, move you forward, and keep you motivated. And that's so important. You need to identify yourself all the time with that successful person in you, the person that you know, the giant that you've got inside you, the person that you know you really are, and not the person that you've kind of got as a default setting right now, which has become that because of old programming that was handed down to you from previous generations. And that, I'm afraid, is normally the case. So I want you to think about the things in your life. Make a little list today. The things in your life that are maybe draining you of energy and are scuppering your dreams and taking away your confidence, and see how you can start to gently remove yourself from those situations in life. And then I want you to do exactly the same in terms of what inspires you, what makes you feel good, and what moves you towards the things that you want in life. And I want you to find a way to move closer to those things each and every day. Nearly knocked the phone off. So if you can do that today, and by all means, let me know how you go with that, because I know it'll make a massive difference in your life. We live in a feeling universe, okay? How you feel will dictate your behaviors. It will dictate your behaviors, and over a period of time, it will reprogram your default settings. So the subconscious effort that you put in now will turn to subconscious reprogramming, in which case it'll go on and you won't even know. But you'll be a different person, and you'll be more aligned with all the things that you want in life and removed from all the things that you don't want in life. I reckon that's a good thing, don't you? So if you can do that, and then I'm going to make, I also realise that there's an awful lot of people out there that struggle with decision making, and I'm going to make a little video. It's going to be a very short video, either on the way back from the bank in a minute, about decision making. Short, sweet, to the point, okay? And if I don't manage that, I'm going to do one again tomorrow, so look out for that, because I know a lot of people struggle with that, and it's a very, very simple thing to overcome. So before you go, a big thank you for coming in and watching this video. Do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to go to robertcbrown.online. Let's get that right, robertcbrown.online. And check out my blog, because I've got lots of great stuff going up there each and every day, and I'd love you to get hooked into my stuff, and for us to build a relationship, and for us to communicate. I want to know what you want, how I can help, and I'll do my very best to do that. So like I said, subscribe, get yourself over to robertcbrown.online and check out what's going on over there, and don't forget to come back and watch the video that I'm going to do on decision making and how to get your decisions made quickly and effectively. Okay, have a great rest of the day. Speak to you soon. Cheers.